today we're going to go over your top coat. You see here we have these little divots that I've already circled. If you're working in a smaller room, you don't have to do the circles. You just have to pretty much remember, you don't have to go over the screw heads again. You just want to pretty much focus on the joint. And it feels like this one has sunk in just a tiny bit. So we might end up just going over this whole joint again, which you don't usually have to do. If you have humidity, it'll be affected by the humidity, the temperature, and all that as to whether it sinks. But you'll see this big ridge comes down, and that's because what I did is I left a little bit of a gap on my tape or my mud joint. It's a trailer, it's not square, you work with what you got. I did manage to get my Durarock up with my moisture barrier, so we might do a tile video at some point. And we're not going to do corners. I'll tell you why. I'll do that in a later video. I'm not doing any corners in the bathroom. It's really messing with me on the phone, because if I'm looking at myself on the screen, I'm like way over here, but I gotta look over here. Little side note. But if you see up here, I'm gonna get rid of this popcorn, and I'm gonna have a trim piece there, so I'm not even gonna bother mudding this. And this cap's not really big enough to worry about. This is the existing sheetrock, and this is the new sheetrock that I hung. So pretty much vanity. I'm going to cheat there, so I'm going to just take painter's caulk, go down it. You're not supposed to do that. I'm going to do it because it's my bathroom and I really don't give a damn. But I am going to put some new sheetrock some places, so what we'll have to do later is I'll go back and show you how to mud a corner. But for today, I'll show you how to feather this and just patch these or just go back over it. I've already done the sand and the wipe down, so let's get into it. Alright, so same thing we've been using. Trowel, caulk, topping. Clean tools as always. If you get grit off your tools, it'll get in your mud, and then it'll get in your joint. And then you're sitting here mudding, and the big streak will come down. You have to sit there and take your tool and flip it out. That's annoying. Also, the camera angles in here aren't very good because it's a very small bathroom. Don't need a whole lot. 2 scoops, probably do both walls. Anything that don't need touched, don't touch. Don't do more than you have to. I apply that to my life, actually. I'm a very low effort person. So, same thing as always. Come in, edge. There's going to be a trim piece here. Just slick her on real smooth. Yo, this is what I was talking about the other day. If you take one more swipe, you'll get bubbles. Or we can get them out. Should be able to get them out at least. Oh yeah. If you're blending into the middle, like I just did, you want to hold your pressure down a little bit, and as you come out, alleviate the pressure as you come out. So, look, you want to come down, make sure to keep the same angle. So you keep, and then just lightly feather off as you go. And that'll eliminate that joint that you got going on there. I'm trying to fix this camera angle and get you a better look down here. This probably isn't the best camera angle I can get. Well, it isn't this bad. So for feathering this, what you want to do is you don't start from your center. What you'll end up doing is you take your trowel, however wide you're going to feather. You're going to take your trowel and you're going to hold it up against your joint, and you'll see a little gap in between. And pretty much that's all you're going to feel. So you want to come out from it, and you can feather this out. You can do the whole wall if you want, really. Get a 2-foot trowel, smear the whole thing, and then just squeegee it. This is for beginners. This is why I'm doing it in so many layers. It's for beginners. Professional come through, they'll wipe this whole wall out in a day. I'm on day 3 mostly because I'm very relaxed. So just come out like this, mud toward your joint. That way you get a consistent joint going down. When you do this, this mud and this mud should not touch. You'll go down this side, finish this side, and then you'll go down this side and finish it. And this blend does not go together. Otherwise, what you're going to do is you're going to build more mud up here in the middle, and it'll completely defeat the purpose of your feather. So just kind of try to keep a nice straight line going down. It don't have to be straight. I really don't. Once you paint it, you'll never notice. Pull up. Get rid of all that. When you're going up the edges, take your trowel and put more pressure on the one side that you're going up. Kind of like gives it a little bit of a roll. I know I can't give you a real good angle on this, but so you pressure, put your trowel down flush, like so, and then roll it to the one side. Just like that. And there you go. There's your feather. Now let's go down the other side. Same thing. Start where you want to start. Get. I know I'm doing it the opposite way of what I just told you to do, but it's easier for me to do it like that. Tape going on here. Get rid of your excess. If you see a dot or a line, it's 100% okay to leave it. You get it with final sand. With final sand, what you'll notice is when you start here, you'll feel it. It'll feel more smooth because it's a more gradual slope. And I really think that's about it for today. Well, I gotta do the other wall. I've just been showing you all on this one wall. That should be smooth. That should be smooth, except for this one little ridge right here. Sanding will take care of it. I hope these videos have helped a little bit. If not, sorry. I tried my best with what I had.